Driving at night can be a little bit stressful. You're in the dark, you're tired, and other drivers, they don't always follow the rules. Next thing you know, a car swerves in front of you, they make you really upset, you want to lash. No, just kidding. You go and check your dash cam footage to see if you got any license plate or any information about the vehicle, but nope, your dash cam sucks. Sorry. This is 2025. You should have a high quality 4K dash cam that you can actually see the license plates of drivers, not having it there just in case you're in an accident. Obviously, it's important to have it for those various reasons, but I want to talk about the 70mi 4K Omni dash cam, which is one of my favorite brands. I've reviewed 70mi on my channel here before, but this one is their brand new 4K version of the Omni, which is my most popular dash cam video of all times on my channel here. And it offers some very sharp, solid imaging, new power with new super capacitor, the parking mode, the 360-degree view. There's quite a bit we're going to get into here, and I just feel that the 70mi Omni dash cam as a whole, but specifically the brand new 4K version, is very solid. I have got some goodies from 70mi. This is the brand new 70mi 4K HDR set. And when I say set, yes, it does include a rear camera, which is something that I've been wanting to see on the Omni series. Here is the original 70mi Omni, one of my most popular videos on my YouTube channel. But what I want to do here is not just look at all the features of the brand new 70mi 4K Omni, but directly compare it to the 70 Omni. So let's get this unboxed here and see what is included with the 4K HDR set. Straight out of the box here, we can see that we have the main front 4K Omni camera. Looks very, very similar to the standard 70mi Omni. Got the little plastic here. I really like the form factor and the design of the Omni as a whole. This is feeling slightly thicker, maybe a little bit wider. We'll see when we get the other one out of the box there, but same design overall. This is the part that will actually hinge so that you can get it at the proper angle in your windshield. We'll install this here in just a little bit, but we've got the main camera unit there, similar buttons here on the side, and the screen. I'm not sure, but I'm feeling like that screen might be a little bit larger than the standard. In addition to that, we've got the rear camera. The rear camera does look pretty standard to what I see in most camera packages for rear camera, 1080p, but this will actually do HDR dual recording. So you get HDR recording out of the rear and the primary front 360-degree camera. Got cabling here. This is going to be for that rear camera, run into the back of your vehicle. And this is probably going to be the cabling for the power itself. Yes, here is the accessory port, cigarette lighter adapter, and you've got the two plugs as we've seen in prior units. This is going to be the trim tool to help you route the cabling when doing the install. And then here we've got the power cable itself. It is USB-C Type A still, which of course is noted on the accessory port. So that's one thing. Would be nice to see them just go all the way with USB Type-C front and back. Most vehicles now have USB Type-C. Of course, if you're using this to get the appropriate power, then you're going to be using the USB Type A anyway. And then we've also got included in here a 128 gigabyte micro SD card. It is nice. It has removable storage. The 4K Omni does support up to 512 gigabyte of micro SD card storage, so you can get a lot there. And then these little film pieces, I always appreciate when companies include these film pieces. They've got it for the front camera and the rear camera. In fact, it was the 70mi Omni original that I got one of these films for the very first time. And it's just so nice because you can install your camera, but if you ever change vehicles, it's not a pain in the butt to get it off the windshield because this film will just peel off and then you can remove it quite easily. And then we've got some additional manuals and documentation inside here for the main camera and the rear camera as well. But we have it. That's everything you get included in the box for the 4K Omni. Something else that 70mi sent over to me is this polarizing lens for the front. Oh, okay. So that's, I just touched the lens, so I'm going to have to clean my fingerprint off of that. But this makes it so you can easily install it or remove it, it looks like. So guess is that this is going to go on the front of here. Yep, that's going to fit right over this. And we're going to line up that little line there on the top, like so. Perfect. And now we can fit the magnetic lens right to here, and you can see that we just line up those two lines, and now we've got the circular polarizer, which is great because it will really cut down on glare and reflection through your windshield. And then something else that I highly recommend is the 70My 4G hardwire kit. This will actually give you parking capabilities, and in this case, with the 4G hardware kit, you'll actually get cellular capabilities, which means you could remotely access your camera from anywhere in the world. Something else that I'm very excited about with the new 70My 4K Omni. So here is the cellular box and hardwire kit. Right here on the side, you can see where we're going to put that SIM card in. I do have an AT&T SIM card that I'll be using. It's a data only SIM card, and this is a nice little box you can place wherever you want. And then you've got the power that we're going to input right here. So then you'll be using this cable instead of the one that came with your 4K Omni camera, because this is going to be hardwired into your fuse box, and this will power your camera. So you don't use the accessory port at all. They do give you a SIM card tray remover tool inside there as well. Nice extra touch there. And then quickly, let me just show you what comes in the 70My Omni original one. This is the really cool red and white colorway. And as you can see here, extra sleeve there to protect it. And there we go. Comparing the two, yep, definitely the big brother over here with the 4K version, especially with that circular polarizer lens on the front. It's from the one side there. Now we've got that removable storage, which is really nice to have the ability to put the micro SD card in there. Built-in storage on the original 70My Omni. Buttons on the side here are very similar, just slightly larger. Easy access there, and definitely the screen on the 4K version is a little bit bigger, so that'll be nice to have that experience as well. I'm going to get both of these installed into my 2019 Audi e-tron, and we'll do some recording with both of them simultaneously so I can show you how they compare and go through all of the specs and the features. Something else different that you'll notice here is that on the 4K HDR set, we've got the port for the rear camera right there, as well as the USB Type-C port on the base itself, which is kind of nice because this one, we came down to the camera, but this one goes directly into the base and we don't have to plug something into the camera itself. Something else that I want to mention, which is the same for both of these cameras, is that once you have this attached to your windshield, you can still remove the camera simply by rotating it, and it comes unlocked from the base adhesion plate itself. So you do have the ability to remove it from your vehicle if you want to, even after it's been installed in your car. Getting out of the box here, it was very straightforward. I love the feel of it. It felt solid. It was just a great experience unboxing this. Then as far as setup, getting it installed into your vehicle couldn't be simpler. It is literally peeling off a sticker, putting it on your windshield, sticking the camera directly to your windshield per the instructions. The 4K Ultra HD is very on point. In fact, you can get up to 60 frames per second, which means picture is sharper than ever. Now, the original 1080p 60 frames per second on the Omni was very good, but it struggled a bit with capturing all the details. If you're ever in a situation where you're having a hard time reading license plates from your dash cam footage, well, the 4K version of the Omni now has really solved that, because it can be extremely frustrating when everything just turns blurry and unreadable on your dash cam. Dashcam. While the previous model was good, the 4K Omni takes it to the next level. The 4K Omni fixes the image, making it much more crisp and clean. You can see small details like a bumper sticker even, or a street sign in your Dashcam footage, even while driving at highway speeds. Nighttime footage is even better with the 4K Omni. The Sony Stravis 2 IMX678 with the LumiVision, combining those together, you get a much brighter dark scene image, but you also get to keep those fine details even though you're getting that artificial color and light. Also, the original Omni struggled a little bit with glaring or blooming with headlights, and the 4K version has really solved that.
This is something pretty cool. You can see how bright and vivid the night vision camera view is compared to how dark it is outside. It's just so crystal clear and vivid. It shows so much detail through the 70mm Omni 4K. Oh, you're gonna pull in front of me, huh, buddy? All right. You can come in. License plates are so crystal clear at night. The guy could cut across there. If he'd done anything stupid, I'd have had it on camera. Capture left.
Cannot perform this action.
Oh, okay. So you can't do any voice actions while you're connected to the mobile app, which is not actually intended to be connected to the mobile app like the whole time you're driving or anything, but just trying to show you guys what is possible.
Now, the 360-degree coverage is really what the Omni is known for, and most dash cams can only record what's in front of you. Sometimes you need much more than what is just in front of you. You need what is inside your cabin happening and behind you, and the 360-degree feature on the 4K Omni really solves that issue.
Capture left. Capture right. Capture inside. Take a selfie. Switch rear. Switch front. Shoot a vlog.
Get ready to say hi to the camera.
Hi to the camera. Be sure to subscribe.
The old model could rotate, but it was not as fast and not as precise or accurate in my opinion. This new model is really very responsive. I was also a little bit hesitant with the whole 360 thing, if it was going to have issues like moving around or, not going to the right place or moving when I didn't want it to do, and then you didn't capture what I wanted it to capture. But that has not been my experience at all. It has been very precise and specific, and when it senses an event or an emergency situation, it goes right to that section that it kind of detects where that emergency event is happening, and then will even follow people in the parking mode, which is really, really cool. The 4K Omni AI motion detection 2.0 is also way smoother and tracks movement way better than the original Omni did. Now let's talk about parking. Have you ever parked in a grocery store and then come back to your vehicle only to find a dent or a ding or a scratch in your bumper or your side panel? I know it's happened to me. So, those days of feeling like, oh man, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen in a parking lot situation. But what is really more frustrating is not being able to do anything. Like literally you just go look at it and you're like, well, nothing I can do about it. But not anymore. With the parking mode activated, the AI-powered surveillance system with the 4K Omni detects movement, records 30-second clips, and saves it automatically for you. It even captures 10 seconds before impact and 20 seconds after the event or whatever happened, so you get the entire story. This amount of material should be enough to figure out what exactly happened in case you need to take, matters further, or just to be able to get some idea of what actually happened to your vehicle when you were away from it in a parking lot situation or just in your driveway. It really is a handy feature to have, the parking lot feature. Now the hardware kit is required to enable this feature, but I believe it's totally worth it. You even have the option to get the 4G cellular hardwire kit, which connects you to cellular remote situations. And this kit will enable you to have access to your dash cam remotely from wherever you're at, as long as it has cellular connection with that 4G capability. I now find it hard to live without without the cellular connection now that I've gotten used to having it, because sometimes you get a notification that something happened, and being able to just remotely access your camera to see what's going on gives you peace of mind, and you don't have to like just run and race to your camera. Now let's talk about power, because what's even more important is having the right power. And in terms of power, you need to have reliable power to your camera, but regular ones don't always hold up. Heat, cold, and long-term use can wear them down. The 4K Omni fixes this with a brand new supercapacitor instead of a lithium-ion battery. Yeah, that's right. I felt confused too when I first read the specs on this, and so I had to actually look it up on the internet to figure out what this specifically meant and how it was going to impact the performance with the new 4K Omni Dashcam. So what does it actually mean? Well, it can handle extreme temperatures from down to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 185 degrees, and it won't die on you or give up unexpectedly. It also has 500,000 plus charge cycles, meaning it can last longer than traditional dash cams, which means your money's good in your investment with this camera for a lot longer. It's really crazy technology that they're implementing into these cameras now. Another issue with the older model is battery drain. If you've ever had your dash cam kill your car battery overnight, it's happened to me, you know exactly how annoying that can be. The 4K Omni has a built-in voltage monitoring system that automatically shuts off if the battery gets low, and you can even configure it to different voltages. Say you've got a smaller car with a smaller battery, you can have it shut off faster, so you can really fine-tune that. Now, smarter motion detection is something that this dash cam really excels at, because you don't want just moving trees or a cat or a large bee or something small like that to trigger your motion detection and having it just record tons of unnecessary things. Well, with the new Motion Detection 2.0, you have tons of adjustment from ultra high all the way down to low sensitivity. So if you're parked in a busy area, you can set it to low so it only records major events like people or objects really close to your vehicle.
A really cool new feature is that the emergency videos, which is really for collision detections or if, anything happens around your vehicle, you can change the sensitivity from ultra low to ultra high. This is going to minimize false alarms, false recordings. But what's also really cool is that it has 10-second pre-roll and 20-second post-roll. So now if it detects an emergency situation and starts recording, it's going to include 10 seconds prior to when the event happened and 20 seconds after it feels like the event is over. So it includes additional footage, which is very cool.
If you're in a quiet spot, ultra high makes more sense because it's going to pick up those missing details that you might have missed if you had it on super, super low. So if you want to keep an eye on your teenager's vehicle while they've parked it in some random friend spot, you can do that because you can even access the live feed with the 4G hardwire kit and know exactly what's going on, not only with your teenager, but also your surroundings. Now, have you ever had a dash cam stop recording because the memory was full? Yeah, it happened to me as well. The 4K Omni now supports up to 512 gigabytes of micro SD compared to the built-in 128 SD in the previous model. Plus, the new 4G connectivity means you can watch live footage, get instant alerts, and download videos straight to your mobile device. If you drive for work or use rideshare apps, this is a huge upgrade in the 4K Omni. So what are my final thoughts on the 4K Omni? Well, and is it worth upgrading to? If you're thinking about upgrading from the old 70mi Omni, the 4K Omni is a substantial, absolutely worthwhile upgrade. The image quality, AI tracking, battery durability, and removable storage options make it a really big difference. If this is your first dash cam, it's one of the best you can get out there on the market right now, in my opinion. At the end of the day, a dash cam is about keeping you safe and protecting your vehicle and giving you evidence in case something happens, which it's really more a matter of when, not if. Whether you're using it for daily commutes, work, or just a road trip, the 70mi 4K Omni does a fantastic job, and it really handles all aspects of what you need in a dash cam. I also like that it has the rear camera now. That's something that the original Omni didn't even have the option for, that when you get the 4K Omni set, you get the rear dash cam right back there. You can see it right back there. That and the front. Now you're totally covered the front, the sides, and the interior.